back. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are not, welcome back. So nice to see you again. Hugs. I am in the middle of eating a delectable Caesar salad because, honey, your girl, it's been a long content day and I've been really caught up. So I got my salad off to the side. So if at any point you see me crunching and or munching, I'm just getting in a bite while giving you a sermon, okay? As per usual, hold that thought. Let me turn this down. As always, if you want to book one-on-one coaching with yours truly, you already know where to go. www.lawofassumptionprincess.com. And also, as always, please be sure to read my disclaimer in full before booking. It's good information there for you as the client and as the person who is inquiring for help. So if you did that, I would love you forever. Love you. So, not the wheels turning in my head trying to remember which topic I was going to talk about in this video because, oh my God, I'm filming several videos today, y'all. So, okay. I got it. Boom, got it. So this video, I want to focus on your locus. I think it was Dylan James that posted something on Twitter using that specific term, locus. And I started to look it up because I was really intrigued about the topic of discussion. And I think that it just puts further emphasis on how everything and everyone is you pushed out and the circumstances do not matter. So essentially, essentially what that is your self-concept, your perspective of life, your perspective of how life is happening to you, your perspective of how things are happening, or rather I should say, if they're happening to you or for you, is what I'm really getting at. So, if you had a poor locus or self-concept, as we're usually used to calling it, you would have the perspective of, okay, things outside of me decide my fate. Something is reigning over me that is making decisions for me throughout my life. As if some type of source outside of you, whether it be a circumstance or what some people call fate and destiny, those defining factors are somehow already put in place and pre-decided, and they are deciding what happens to me. Or, if something seemingly negative happens to me, that I'm going to give my power away to that circumstance, and things around me are deciding how my life is going. Things outside of me are deciding how my life is going. Whereas if you have a healthy locus and you have a healthy point of view when it comes to your self-concept, you are understanding that, no, I am the deciding factor. I'm choosing how life happens to me. I'm choosing how things happen to me. I'm choosing how I get to interpretate and digest something, no matter what the circumstance is, whether I perceive it as good or bad. I have the jurisdiction, I have the power as the God of my reality to decide what's real and what's final and what's actual to me, right? So when I started looking into this, even though I know this already. I mean, hello, like what? Do I even have to get in that? I just liked looking into the essence of, why do I feel like the music is still too loud? Like, why do I always struggle with this? But no, I don't know. I guess it just kind of sent me down a rabbit hole of relearning and re-realizing and regenerating and understanding, like, oh my God, okay, it's really true. Because this term locus that I'm referring to, it's very much so a term that is used outside of law of assumption. Like, it's general, it's a general term that is used. So that's why I kind of was like intrigued, I guess, by it, because I never seen it in, like, I guess, layman's terms, for lack of better fucking wording. I've never seen it outside of like law of assumption, real world 3D language, what self-concept is called. Like, you know what I mean? So the more that I started like really reading up on this and like just looking at the images and things that I found on Google when I looked this up, I was like, oh my God, like this is just it's really reinforcing what we already know about the law. And I don't know, you know how like sometimes, honestly, y'all, you see something and it gives you an epiphany, so to speak. Like, it gives you like an aha moment in your head. I was just like, okay, like, oh my freaking gosh. Like, oh my goodness. It's really true that, like, What you decide for yourself and what you put your focus on matters. Of course, we already know this. However, I want to put emphasis on how important it is to really know this. And apply it. When you know something, you gotta apply it, right? These circumstances that you are dealing with, they are not doing anything to you. It's like your 3D. I said this on Twitter earlier this week. Your 3D is not sentient. Your 3D is not sentient. It doesn't have an awareness of, I'm purposely trying to hurt you and come against you and do things to you that get you off your track. You are the vessel that gives something a perspective. Okay? So like let's say, for instance, you lose $50 when you're out, right? Now, obviously, that is not what most people would perceive as a positive circumstance. That's okay. I get that, right? However, depending on your self-concept, your point of view, your locus, you either are going to automatically look at that situation from a perspective of, oh my fucking God, I lost $50. My day is ruined. Bad things like this always fucking happen to me. Everything sucks. The world is against me. Rah, 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 blase, blase. Or you could be a person that's going to take the perspective of, okay, you know what? I was really annoying, but it was $50. I know that money comes to me easily. I know that money comes to me quickly. I know that money is addicted to me. Money comes to me fast. I am not going to worry about it. I'm the creator of my own reality. $100,000 million are to come immediately. Okay. I'm not going to sit on this. I'm not going to be a victim. I'm going to take this situation with a grain of salt and keep it moving forward. And I'm going to affirm and I'm going to persist and I'm going to be in the state of having it. And that's it, because it's my reality. Okay. Which one of those people would you rather be? Like, be fucking honest, right? Because we can take things that happen to us and we can harp on them and we can just hyper fixate on them and convince ourselves that everything's falling apart and we don't deserve what we want and we don't really get what we want. And this is just all for nothing. And we're spiraling. You know what I mean? You can take an element of your life that you don't like and you're not happy about and you can fixate on it and spiral. That's the easy thing to do. That's what we're used to doing before way to do shit, right? The old nasty muggle 3D way of doing things. Whereas a person who is really elevated and really understands the concept of this law as a whole knows that the circumstances are not deciding things for you. The circumstances are not with a pitchfork in their hand trying to come against you and they have this hidden agenda and rah, 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 rah. No, it's just your old programming. It's your old thinking. It's your old thinking showing up, right? It is your job as God, as the limitless creator of your own reality, to reinforce and remind yourself, you know what? This literally has absolutely no power over me. It is an illusion. I am the creator. So why would I, as a person who knows that they're the creator of their own reality, who knows that what they say goes, who knows that everything works out for them, why would I then give my power away to this circumstance and allow myself to believe that it has some type of authority over what goes on in my life when it's the other way around? When it's really the other way around. The 3D is looking to me for authority and permission to do what I want. The 3D is looking for me to say, oh, you know what? This is actually what's happening. And then it can go ahead and go behind the curtain and get dressed and do its job and it's showtime. Not the other way around. This is so important, you guys. This is so, so, so important. And I know, especially if you're somebody who is new to the law and you are a beginner, getting the hang of this is a lot of times where people get fucked up at. This is where people can tend to kind of begin to lose their faith when it comes to this law, because they're still not understanding that nothing is coming against them. They're still in that victim mindset. They are still feeling as though everything is happening to me and not that things are happening for me, or that I have the ability as a person who is limitless to look at my 3D and say, okay, this shit is malleable. This is a malleable ass life. I literally am like an artist with a paintbrush and a free blank canvas right now. I can make anything happen from this circumstance, no matter if I'm perceiving it as negative or positive, I can just make the assumption and the decision that somehow, some way, this is working out to my benefit. And then guess what? Because this is a universal law, it will. Because that's what I am telling my subconscious mind, and my subconscious mind is literally absorbing the information I'm telling it, reminding itself, oh, I'm the operant power. I'm the creator. This is about my self-concept. This is about my locus. This is about my focal point of me. So I get to decide, oh, once I make that decision, I stand firm on it. I don't waver. I remind myself, I win. I get what I want. Everything goes my way. Oh shit, it really does. It really winds up going my way. Yeah, it's just that easy. This is where people get it wrong, because they're so, I don't want to say addicted, but used to their old victim mindset, their old way of thinking of the 3D. Do not fear your 3D. Do not tell yourself that things that are happening in your 3D are coming to get you. There is no boogeyman. There is no boogeyman, y'all. There is nothing coming to get you. The only thing that is coming for you is your desires, what you want, your successes, etc. Abundance, happiness, love. That is the only thing that is coming for you. That is what's coming towards you and is charging at you like a goddamn Trojan horse. Anything else? Not real. Why? Because if it doesn't come from love, if it doesn't come from happiness, if it doesn't come from abundance, it is not of God and it is not of your true self. So stop thinking that the world has these deciding factors. It does not, okay? You are the world. You are the change. Be the change. Be the yes. Be the answer, and decide how life happens to you, okay? Okay? Because I know you can do it. I know you can do it. I know that you can break free from what you have been told for so many years. You are smart. You are strong. You are limitless. You found out about this law for a reason. So, y'all, as always, be sure to follow me on Twitter at It's Her Universe, and also on Instagram and TikTok at TiffriahGrande. I make all types of content. I make fitness content, babe. I make beauty content. I make wig content. I make makeup content. I make LGBTQ content. I make did I say fitness content? Everything. So if you're interested in that and you're interested in just keeping up with me in my day-to-day life and seeing me on your social media a little more often, follow me on all of those places. But until next time, you guys know that I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
I'll be switching in the sessions for